Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma infa'ni bima 'allamtani wa 'allimni ma yanfa'uni wa zidni ilman. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, welcome back all of you into this session number 11th of our studies in the unit number 3. So in the unit number 3 we have completed one session with 2 lessons, and this unit is all about living, livelihood, the sources of living and all kinds of stuff related to staying and living and dwelling. In the previous session we learned about some new vocab like shakka, which means apartment or a flat, right? Bait means house, which you have your own house on your own land. That's a bait, right? We also saw the reason why is it called a shakka. Yeah? Basically it means to break, divide. So one part is divided into multiple apartments or flats, right? Then we learned about hayya. Hayya means neighborhood, right? Sakana yaskunu means to live. Matar, airport. Those were some of the vocabs that we got used to in that session. There were some additional vocab like ghurfa. Ghurfa means room, okay? Ghurfatil naum means bedroom, right? Tafaddal, welcome by all means, okay? Daur, level, floor, as we say, which floor? So we use the word daur, bab, door, right? Those were some of the words or new vocab that we study, inshallah. So let's get started with the session number 11. Just let me make sure. Okay. Okay, fine. So this seems to be okay. That is okay. So let me share it. Okay, there you go. Share the screen. Which one is it? Too many screens. I think this is the one. Okay, hopefully everybody is able to see the screen. Session number 11th. Okay, so again inshallah we'll try to complete 2 lessons in this session, hopefully. Unit number 3, lesson number 21, and this is lesson number 21. Sakano, fine, that's okay. Again our common title, unzur wastami wa a'id, look, hear and listen and repeat. So here is a first dialogue of this lesson. We see there is a guy who is offering something, and we have some stuff shown below it, and then there is a dialogue beside it. So before we see the what's going on here, let's try to see if we can hear it. Okay, so there is this delete and sections, class audio. Okay, so here is the audio of the dialogue that is going on, the stuff that is shown on the screen.
السلام عليكم. وعليكم السلام. أي خدمة؟ أريد بعض الأثاث. ماذا تريد لغرفة النوم؟ أريد سريرا وستارة. وماذا تريد لغرفة الجلوس؟ أريد أريكة وسجادة. وماذا تريد للمطبخ؟ أريد فرنا وثلاجة. وماذا تريد للحمام؟ أريد سخانا ومرآة. هل تريد شيئا آخر؟ شكرا، أريد مشاهدة الأثاث. تفضل.
Okay. So that is the primary content of this dialogue. Basically, you might have got an idea that this is a dialogue happening between a person who is a seller and the other person is, of course, the buyer. So the buyer has come to his shop and he is trying to inquire about something, and this guy is offering and details of all the stuff that he has, and the topic is all about athath, which is furniture. So let's see. The first line says Assalamu alaikum, and then wa alaikum assalam. So the salam is initiated by the guy with the title Al-Mushtari. Al-Mushtari. He is the one who is saying Assalamu alaikum, and this Mushtari, as we can make out, this seems to be a what type of word as far as Sarf Saghir is concerned? Mushtari.
Ism maf'ul.
Mushtari. Mu'i is ism maf'ul. Mu'i is ism fa'il.
Right.
Muslimun ism fa'il. Muslamun ism maf'ul. Mustaghfirun ism fa'il. Mustaghfarun ism maf'ul. So mu'i always ism fa'il. Mu'a ism maf'ul. Also, since it is beginning with mu, we know that this is big family. This is mazid fihi, not the 3 letter, but more than 3. So al-mushtari, basically it comes from ishtara yashtari. The roots here are sheen, ra and ya. Sheen, ra, ya, shara. So these root letters, sheen, ra, ya, basically this is a very interesting combination of root letter which has the concept of transaction, exchanging. And interestingly enough, this same root, sheen, ra, ya, can represent or can mean buying, and the same root letters can also mean selling. So it is really challenging when you come across this word in this form, sharaya. You have to really figure out the context. Is it being the thing that is being discussed here, is it selling or buying? Because it represents both. But of course, when you go to ishtara family, which is the mazid fihi, it generally means the buyer. So mushtari means the buyer, the one who is intending to buy something, that is mushtari. That is mushtari. So the buyer is coming to the shop and saying Assalamu alaikum. And then you see the next word, what is the next word? Who is the next gentleman who is responding it?
Al-Ba'i.
Al-Ba'i'u. 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 What format is this? What is the role as far as Sarf Saghir? Fa'ilun. Fa'ilun. So this is again a doer. This is again a doer. Ba basically relates to selling. Again, it can also mean purchasing. So ba basically means the seller, the one who is selling. I think this word comes in Surah Juma. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu iza nudiya lis-salati min yawmil jumu'ati fas'au ila zikrillahi wa zarul bay. Wazarul bay, that's a masdar. And zar means to discard, to leave, to abandon. Chhod do. Wazarul bay, leave the dealing that is happening between you and your customer. This is the time when most of the customer come, Juma time, Salah time. So zarul bay, leave the transaction, leave that deal, pack up, go for Salah. So bay, it's related to that. Okay, so the Mushtari, the buyer, says Assalamu alaikum, and then the shopkeeper, the seller, gentleman, he responds Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, and then he says the same, the one who is selling, he says Ayya khidma. Ayya khidma. This is basically, how can I help you? That's the English translation. how can I help you? Khidma means service, right? Ayya khidma. Literally it means what service would you like to have? Which service? So the proper interpretation should be how can I help you, sir? Okay? Ayya khidma. Then
Why is the ayah? Why is the ayah in the fatah? Means why is it nasb?
why is it nasb? Okay. Can somebody tell me why is it nasb?
Actually, it is looking for a maful.
It is looking for a maful.
So that ayah belongs to maful thing.
Basically, if you see the ayya is if you translate it literally, what do you get?
Which service?
Which service? Which service? Is that a complete sentence?
No.
Doesn't make like so. This it looks like there is something being assumed here, something being dropped here, something being dropped here. That's why it's like saying, what do you say? The dua, any dua that you start, it starts with what? How does it start?
Rabbana.
Rabbana, right? Yeah, Rabbana. Yeah is assumed there. So that's how this sentence is also there. That something is mahzoof here, something is dropped here, something is assumed here. So that's why it is ayya khidma. Ayya khidma. Mine says very small here. Ayya khidma. So how can I help you? And then the mushtari, the buyer says, uridu. This is, let me just zoom it. I'm having difficulty in reading this. Okay. Uridu ba'dal athasi. Uridu ba'dal athasi. And as you can see, ayya khidma also, the khidma is in the jar. Why? Because that's a special mudaf. Ayya khidma. Right? That's a special mudaf. And uridu ba'dal athati. Again, athati is jar. Why? Because ba'da is a special mudaf again. Ba'da is a special mudaf. Uridu, I want. Uridu, I want. Ba'da, some. Some of. Some of. Athati. Athas, furniture. The stuff that is required for a house, that is for furnishing, that is the furniture. Any kind of furniture, that is called as athath. I want some furniture. I want some furniture. Then the seller responds, Maza turidu. Maza turidu li ghurfatin naum. Maza, what? Turidu, you want. Right? Yuridu, he wants. Turidu, you want. Li ghurfati. Li, for. Ghurfati, room. Ghurfatin naum. Mudaf, mudaf ilay. A room of sleeping. Sleeping room. Bedroom, basically. What would you like to have for the bedroom? What furniture would you like to have for the bedroom? Then the buyer says, Uridu, I want. Nuridu, we want. Right? Uridu, I want. Sariran. Sariran was sitaratan. Sarir means bed. Sarir, bed. Was sitaratan. What could be this sitaratan? बजाने के लिए सितार चाहिए?
Curtain, sir.
Curtain. 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 So basically, the roots here in the sitaratan are satar. And we know that satar means that which covers. That which is to be covered. Right? Satar. Satar se niche hona chahiye. Satar means covering. So sitaratan, it's a cloth that covers. So basically curtains. Uridu sariran wa sitaratan. I would like to have a bed and curtains. And then the seller says, okay, I want to have a bed. Did you get that? No. Okay. Then the seller says, Maza turidu ghurfatil julus. Okay. And what about your sitting room, your living room, or your drawing room? What would you like to have for that? Right? Maza turidu li ghurfatil julus. Then the buyer or potential buyer responds, Uridu arikatu wa sajjada. Uridu arikatu wa sajjada. I want arikatu. Arikatu. Arikatu means sofa. Sofa set. Wa and sajjada. Sajjada basically means carpet or rug, any kind of mat kind of a thing, carpet or rug, that is sajjada. The same word is also used for your that carpet or rug that you use for praying, which we usually generally know is by janamaz or something like that. That's sajjada. Where do you do the sujood? So basically it's carpet or rug. Uridu arikatu wa sajjada. I would like to have a sofa and the carpet or rug. Okay. Seller says, وَمَاذَا تُرِيدُ الْمَطْبَخ. وَمَاذَا تُرِيدُ الْمَطْبَخَ. What would you... لِلْمَطْبَخَ. Yeah, I need to open the book itself. It's too small here. Okay. وَمَاذَا تُرِيدُ لِلْمَطْبَخِ. لِلْمَطْبَخِ. وَمَاذَا تُرِيدُ لِلْمَطْبَخِ. And what would you like to have for the kitchen? For the kitchen. Matbakhi, the stuff where we cook. That is kitchen. Matbakhi, basically. What would you like to have for the kitchen? What furniture would you like to have? And then this buyer says, Uridu furnan wa thallajatan. Wa thallaja. Uridu furnan wa thallaja. Furnan is oven, microwave or oven. And thallaja is refrigerator or fridge. Thallaja. So I would like to have an oven and a fridge. Okay. Then he says, وَمَاذَا تُرِيدُ لِلْحَمَّامِ. Okay, this guy seems to be selling everything for him today. وَمَاذَا تُرِيدُ لِلْحَمَّامِ. What would you like to have for the bathroom? Okay, for the washroom. What would you like to have? Then he responds, Uridu sakhanan wa mir'atan. Uridu sakhanan wa mir'atan. So I would like to have sakhanan. Sakhanan, anybody knows?
Geyser.
Heat, basically heater. Yeah, heater. I would like to have a heater. Sakhan means heat. Sakhan is related to heat. Sakhanan. Yeah, the one that really gets heated, hot, really hot. Sakhanan. Uridu sakhanan wa mir'atu. Wa mir'atan. Mir'atan is the same as mirror. Mir'atan, mirror. So I would like to have a heater and a mirror. Then the seller says, Hal turidu shay'an akhar. Basically it means, would you like to have anything else? Shay'an, a thing. Akhar is other, basically other thing. So would you like to have anything else? That's the way they ask. And the buyer responds saying, Uridu mushahadatan al-athaz. I would like to take a look at the furniture. Shukran, thanks. I would like to take a look at the furniture. And then the seller responds saying, Tafaddal. It's a response saying, Tafaddal. Welcome. Okay, sure. So that is basically the dialogue that a guy has gone to the shop and he's trying to look for some furniture at the furniture shop. Okay. Let's see the vocab. So here's the vocab that we used in that dialogue. First is matbakh. Okay, Nizamuddin sir, matbakh. Kitchen. Matbakh. Tabakh is related to cooking. Tabakha means he cooked. Tabakha, he cooked. So matbakh What format is this word? What is the siga?
Mafuz.
That's a zarf.
Zarf. Masjadan. Masjidun, masjadan, masjadatun. Masjadan. The place where the action happens. So matbakh is a zarf. The place of cooking. Matbakh. Kitchen. Okay. Nusrat ma'am. Next. Left one. Read it and then translate.
Ghurfatun Naum.
Mhm.
That is a bedroom.
That's a bedroom. Room of sleeping, literally. Bedroom. Okay. Nazmeen ma'am is not there. Okay. So Nazmeen ma'am, left one.
Ghurfatu Julusa.
Yeah.
Living room, sir.
Ghurfatul Julusi. Yeah. Living room or sitting room, drawing room. Same name. Ghurfatul Julusi. Okay. Jamil sir, next.
Asasun. That means furniture.
Furniture. Asas means furniture. Asas is furniture. Okay, Tabassu ma'am. Next, bottom, second row, first word.
Sitaratu,
Mhm.
curtains.
Curtain. Sitara means curtain. Sitara is curtain. Okay, Farida ma'am.
Yes, sir. Arikatan.
Arikatu.
Arikatu. I don't know, sir, meaning.
You don't see the picture? What picture?
Chair.
Huh? Chair? Well, yeah. Chair in the living room is called a sofa. Okay, so it's a sofa set basically. Sofa. Okay, Mustafa sir. Next. Brother Mustafa, you're there? Okay. Tabassu ma'am, let's go from bottom to up.
Yes, sir. Sajjadatu,
Mm-hmm.
carpet.
Yeah, carpet rug. Okay, Jamil sir, next.
Sarirun. Bed.
Bed. Sarirun, bed. Okay, Nizamuddin sir.
Sallaja. Refrigerator.
Yeah, fridge, refrigerator. Okay, Nazin ma'am. Bottom.
Sakhana.
Mm-hmm.
Geyser, sir.
Yeah, geyser, water heater. Hello. Okay. Who's left? Everybody done? In the second row? Okay. Fine. Nizamuddin sir, next.
Forn.
Mm-hmm.
Oven, sir.
Oven. Fornoon?
Microwave.
Oven. Microwave. OTG. Whatever you call this. Oven. That's it. Okay. Jamil sir, next.
That is miratu.
Miratu. Haan, miratu.
That is mirror.
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 Mirror. Okay. Farida ma'am, next.
Yes, sir. Ba'i.
Al-Ba'i'u.
Okay, seller.
Seller. Al-Ba'i'u. Seller. Okay.
Al-Mushtari.
Okay. What is Al-Mushtari?
Seller.
Buyer. Seller is Ba'i'u. Seller is Ba'i'u and this is buyer. Mushtari. The one who is buying. Ishtara yashtari. Ishtirahan. Fahuwa mushtariun. Ishtara, he bought. Yashtari, he brings. Okay. So that is the vocab that was primarily used in the previous dialogue. Okay, here is the reinforcement with a different exercise. Okay, Nazneen ma'am, Sitara, where would you join in the picture? You have to join the words to the picture. Basically, it says Sil Bayna Kalimati wa Surati Munasiba. Join, connect the words with the appropriate picture. So the first word is Sitara. Picture number
First
one.
column, last picture, sir.
Right, first column, last picture is the Sitara, curtain. Okay, curtain. Okay, Nizamuddin sir, Sakhan,
Safan is the first top.
first top. That's right, first top. Jamil sir.
Sallaja.
Uh-huh.
That is fridge, refrigerator. Second
Yeah.
from the top.
Yeah, middle one. Basically middle one. Okay. Nusrat ma'am, left first.
Forenoon is the last picture, the oven.
Yeah, okay. Last picture. Okay, Tabassum ma'am, next.
Mirror too.
Mhm.
It's mirror, sir.
Mirror.
The same.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Nazin ma'am.
Arka.
Arika.
Sofa, sir. First,
Arika. Arika. So,
Arika.
so
Sofa. First picture.
yeah, that's it. That's the lesson number 21. Basically a dialogue at a shop. Lesson number 22. It says basically sil bayna qit'ati al-athathi wal-makani allazi tujadu fihi. Okay, sil bayna, connect qit'ati, qit'a, piece, qit'atil athasi, piece of the furniture, wal-makani, with the place, allazi, the one, tujadu fihi, with the place, allazi, the one where you find it. So basically is connect the piece of furniture with the place where it is found. So where would you find this particular furniture? Which place would you find? That's what basically it is saying. So you are supposed to connect that piece of furniture with the place. So on the top, the places are given 1, 2, 3, 4. Ghurfatil Julus, living room, hammam, washroom, Ghurfatil Naum, bedroom, and matbakh, kitchen. Okay. So the first picture on the topmost right side, you had supposed to find out where it should be. So again, from the bottom I see Jamil sir. Go ahead, the first picture, connect it.
It is mirror two.
So which room?
It's Ghurfatul Julus.
Ghurfatul Julus mir'atu. People usually place the mirror in the drawing room.
It could be.
I mean, you can place it if you want to, but generally that mirror is not found in the drawing room. Where do you find the mirror? Compulsory the mirror will be there. Where is that room? Which that room?
Ghurfatul Naum. Ghurfatul Naum.
Bedroom? Okay.
Bedroom or
Yeah, bedroom, if the singar mess or whatever that furniture is. But generally speaking, you need a mirror in the bathroom, in the washroom. There will be a mirror, small enough or whatever it is. You will usually find that mirror there. But yes, you could say that in our place we have mirror everywhere, right? Except kitchen, I think everywhere there is a mirror. But generally speaking, the mirror is associated with washroom. So you will connect it to the hammam. This one will be connected to the hammam. Okay. Tabassum ma'am, next bottom.
A heater.
No. The bottom one, mirror ke niche wala. Where do you find that?
Hall, sir.
Which is
Ghurfatu Julus.
Julus. That's where you find this rug. Usually in the drawing room. Ghurfatul Julus. Okay. Farida ma'am. Top second. Left of the mirror.
Ghurfatun Naum.
Ghurfatun Naum.
Bed.
Yeah, that's a bed. You will find it in the Ghurfatun Naum. Ghurfatun Naum. Okay, Nizamuddin sir, next. Bottom of the bed.
This fridge, matbakh, sir.
Matbakh. Fridge is matbakh. Okay, Nusrat ma'am, next. Left of the bed.
Safa. That is the oven. That would also be matbakh.
That would also be matbakh. Okay, Nazin ma'am, next, bottom of the oven.
Geyser, sir. Hammam.
Hammam. Geyser would be hammam. Okay, Farida ma'am, next.
Ghurfatul Julus.
Ghurfatul Julus. Yes, that is Arika. So that would be Ghurfatul Julus. Do the next one also.
It will be Ghurfatul Julus as well as Ghurfatul Naum.
But if you have only one curtain, where would you put it?
Ghurfatul Julus.
Ghurfatul Julus? If you have only one curtain and you have a choice, you can only put it in bedroom or hall. Which is the highest priority?
Ghurfatul Naum.
Yeah, so that should be the priority. Okay, fine. So that's again just reinforcing the new vocab from different way. Oh, okay. What does it say? Ashir ila surati allati tasma'u ismaha. Okay, point out to the photo image allati, the one that you hear its name. Okay, unfortunately I couldn't find the audio for this exercise. Basically you're supposed to listen to the audio and then point out those appropriate photos. So since the audio is missing, I will try to have to take the place of the audio. I will try to say some names and you will tell me, maybe we can say column wise. So there are 4 columns, okay, and then the row. So you say first column number and then the row number. So if it is like the Bait house, that would be column number 1 and photo number 2, row number 2. So 1, 2 you could say, or first row or first column, second row, something like that, since the audio is missing. I'm just going randomly. I see Nazneen ma'am on the list, topmost. So Nazneen ma'am, I would like you to tell me sajjada. सुजूद किस पे करते हैं?
Sir, हाँ sir. The last column.
Yeah, last.
Bottom one.
Yeah. Basically, this is the sajjada, carpet, rag. Okay, sajjada. Okay, Nusrat ma'am, matbakh.
That is the kitchen. And it is the second column, last picture.
Yes, second column, last picture. Second column, last picture is matbakh, kitchen. Kitchen. Okay, Nizamuddin sir. Hayye.
Hayye is the first column, last.
Yes. Hayye basically means neighborhood, ilaka.
Yes.
So that's the first column, last one. Hayye. Okay, Jamil sir. Hammam.
That is the second column and second row.
Yes, second column, second word. That's a hammam. That's a hammam. Okay, Tabassum ma'am. Bait.
First column, second picture, sir.
Yes, first column, second picture is the bait. Everybody done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many we finished? 6. Okay, so everybody is done. Okay, here's the last one. Who wants to volunteer?
For me.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, whoever it is. Mir'at.
Mirror. Third column, first.
First one. Third column, first one. Mir'at. Okay. All of you have passed the test. Let's go. Okay. This is the new one. New in the sense everything is new for us, but this is completely new. Mufradat, Idafiya, مفردات vocabulary إضافية additional الأرض presentation display انظر واستمع وأعد look listen repeat. So this one basically is showing a snapshot of a calendar. It's showing a snapshot of a calendar. It happens to be the month of Muharram, okay, and as you can see, it is showing the dates from 1 to 30, and on the top are also the days of the week. So basically this exercise is trying to teach us what are the days of the week called in Arabic. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, these words, what are they called in Arabic? So as you can see, there are 7 columns for 7 days of the weeks, and of course it starts from right to left. And in the Arab culture, they start this with with Saturday. Saturday as the first day. At least this calendar starts with the Saturday. So the first date is happened to be on Saturday. So Saturday is called as As-Sabt. As-Sabtu. As-Sabt means Saturday. This is the same word used in Qur'an. Of course, this is the same word used by the Jews also. Sabt, basically Sabbath, as they say, Sabbath in English. That is the Sabt. Basically the day of rest. The day of rest. That is Saturday, As-Sabtu. Then Sunday. Okay, let me just display these titles. Additional vocabulary, and rest you know it. So Sabt is Saturday. As-Sabt is Saturday. Al-Ahad. Al-Ahad means Sunday, the first day of the week. Al-Ahad, Sunday. Al-Ahadu. As-Sabtu, Al-Ahadu, Sunday. Then Al-Ithnain, Monday. Al-Ithnain is Monday. As-Sabtu, Al-Ahadu, Al-Ithnain, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then Tuesday is Al-Thulathai. Al-Thulathai. Al-Thulathai is Tuesday. Al-Thulathai. Basically they are created from Wahid, Ithnain, Thalatha, Arba. So the Sunday is the first day. That's how they are starting, right? But they are coming with Al, and they have this specific pronunciation. Al-Ithnain, Al-Thulathai, and then Wednesday is Al-Arbiya'u. Again, the root Arba is there, the fourth one. The fourth one. Al-Arbiya'u. 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 Wednesday. Okay. Then Thursday, Al-Khamis. Al-Khamisu. Al-Khamisu. That's Thursday. Al-Khamisu. And of course, Friday is Al-Jumu'ah. Friday is Al-Jumu'ah. Al-Sabt, Al-Ahad, Al-Ithnain, Al-Thulathai, Al-Arbiya'u, Al-Khamis, Al-Jumu'ah. These are the days from Saturday to Friday. Okay, take a minute, ponder over it, try to grasp as much as you can. Be aware of, even though we don't use it, but we should be aware. So wherever it comes across, we should at least recognize this seems to be, at least we have an idea how these days are named. Okay, so the next exercise, it says Akmil Ayyamil Uzbu'i. Okay, complete the days of the week. Uzbu is the week. Al-Uzbu means the week. Ayyam, days. Akmil, Mukammal, complete. It's a command, right? Akmala yukmilu. So it's a command. Complete the days of the weeks. So they have given 3 days as Sabt, and then dash, and then Ithnain, and dash dash, and then the final is the Jumu'ah. Complete the days of the week. Okay. Okay, Jamil sir. What is missing between As-Sabt and Al-Ithnain?
Al-Ahad.
Al-Ahad. Yeah, Sabt is Saturday. So it should be followed by Sunday, Al-Ahad. And then Al-Ithnain is Monday. Al-Ithnain is Monday. Tabassum ma'am, help us out. Al-Ithnain ke baad?
الثلاثاء
Al-Thulatha'u. Al-Thulatha'u. That will be your Tuesday. Tuesday. Okay, Nusrat ma'am, what's the next one?
RBI.
Arbiyau. Right, Arbiyau. This is from the... So the hint is we use the Wahid, Ithnain, Thalatha, Arba, Khamsa, but have these words with Al and a specific format. Okay, Nizamuddin sir, Thursday?
Thursday, Al-Khamisu.
Al-Khamisu. Al-Khamisu. Right? As-Sabt, Al-Ahad, Al-Ithnain, Al-Thulatha'u, Al-Arbiya'u, Al-Khamisu, Jum'ah. So three of them are very common. Jum'ah we already use it. Just remember Saturday is Sabt, Sabbath, break. And Sunday is the first day of the week, Ahad. So what remains is the words after Ahad, which already have a hint of 2, 3, 4. The next one, again related to the Ayyamul Usbu'i, days of the week. Rattib Ayyamul Usbu'i. Put in the order. Tartib mein lagao. Arrange orderly the days of the week. Rattib Ayyamul Usbu'i. So they have given it randomly. We are supposed to put it in the order, starting with Saturday. So the first one is filled as Sabt. Okay, Nazneen ma'am, what will be the next one? As-Sabt is Saturday.
Sir, Al-Ahad.
Al-Ahad will be coming after it. Al-Ahad. Al-Ahad. Okay, Nusrat ma'am, next.
After Isnain would come Thulasai.
No, after Isnain, we need after As-Sabt, after Al-Ahad. Third,
After
second fill in the blank.
Al-Ahad
Mm-hmm.
would come Isnain.
That's it. Al-Isnain. Al-Isnain would be the next one, which is Monday. Then next, Farida ma'am.
As-Thulasai.
Al-Thulatha'u. Al-Thulatha'u. The third one. That is Al-Thulatha'u. Okay, Tabassum ma'am, next.
الأربعاء
Al-Arbiya'u. 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 Okay, Jamil sir, next.
Al-Khamisu.
Al-Khamisu. Al-Khamisu. And the last one, Nizamuddin sir.
Al-Jumu'ah.
Al-Jumu'ah. Al-Jumu'ah. Al-Jumu'ah is the last one. Okay, I think that was the last exercise of this lesson number 22. That completes 2 lessons of this week, inshallah. So 2 and 2, 4. And we have 5 more to go to complete this unit, inshallah. So maybe 2 more sessions and we complete this unit. Any questions? Okay, if not, then let's call it a day. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.